Hello, morning students. How are you? This is your topic and the topic is volcano. Before starting volcano, before you know what is endogenic forces. Endogenic forces because your volcano formed by endogenic forces. Endogenic forces, you can say that it is a force or force related or arising from interior of the earth surface, that is called endogenic forces. So there are two types of endogenic forces. The first one, it is your diastrophic, diastrophic, and the second one, it is your sudden movement, अचानक से sudden movement. So there are two types. The first, it is your diastrophic, and the second one, it is sudden movement. So let's start. What are the causes of volcanic eruption? So the causes of volcanic eruptions are sudden movement. This is a types of endogenic forces. So the sudden movement associated with internal force of the earth, that is a volcano is a vent in the earth crust from which very hot magma erupt from the earth's interior. So that is a cause of volcanic eruption. So we have three types, three process. The first one, it is your heat and pressure inside the earth. When the temperature and pressure both increase from the earth surface, both increase from the earth surface toward the center of the earth, toward the center of the earth. So that is your heat and pressure. That time rocks are bad conductor of heat, and so the earth heat does not escape on its own. Instead, it melt the rocks and build up great pressure, and the pressure force the heat to find an escape route through fissures and crack in the rocks. So that is also cause of volcanic eruption. The second process, it is your plate tectonic. Most volcanic eruption take place near plate margin when two plates attract to each other and get, these are plate tectonics, and attract with each other and formed crack, or you can say that it is also cause of earthquake. The plate tectonic, it is also cause of earthquake, and it is also cause of volcanic eruption. Second is magma chamber. Magma chamber, the molten in material, while is still under the earth crust, melt weak rocks and create a huge chamber for itself. So fresh magma continue to pour inside the chamber, and since magma contains silicate materials, gases, water vapor, pressure always act vertically upward. So once a route is found, is rise to the surface. This is why many volcanoes are formed along plate boundaries. So that is, you can say that this is a conduct, all the huge magma chamber or surface by a conduit known as volcanic vent. Volcanic vent, VENT, vent. So the next, what are the products of a volcano? So we have two products of volcano. The first one, it is your lava and magma. It is a molten, we also read in the magma chamber. So the molten rock inside the earth is known as magma. This is your volcano, and the interior part, the interior fluid liquid liquid, that is your magma, and when it comes outside, it becomes lava. So there are huge difference between lava and magma. The interior liquid part, that is your magma, and the outer side liquid part, that is flow on the earth's surface, that is your lava. So the next one, it is here many type gases are injected by volcano, like your hydrogen, sulfide, sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide, and hydrogen also. Second, it is your solid matter. The solid fragment are rock pieces known as pyroclast, and the finest particle are called dust. The finest particles are called dust, and the dust particle go on increasing in size, small to small, and stone sized particle, that is your lapilli, Lapilli, that is your lapilli. And violent eruption known as bombs eject more material. So the rock fragment that a volcano erupt do not originate from the magma chamber, but are picked up by the magma in the course of its upward movement. What is the structure of volcano? You can see here, this is a figure of structure of a volcano. Just see here, we have very hot material that our volcano pours out, create both inside and on the earth's surface. So you can see that this is a magma chamber. You can see here, this is a magma chamber, and this portion, the liquid fluid, that is your vent, where the lava flows out through an opening in the earth crust, called, that is your vent. And the opening is usually like a circular pipe. It is in a circular pipe. You can see that this is a circular pipe. So volcano, here you can also see here, that is your volcanic cone. We can say the volcanic cone, it is a erupt fluid. Material bring hot collect. The material bring hot collect around the vent and begin to cool gradually and solidifies. So the accumulation of material around the vent into the volcano in its typical cone-like shape known as volcanic cone. So the this portion, it is your, and it is formed like this. So this is your volcanic cone, and you can see here, this is your volcanic cone. This is your magma chamber where magma formed, and when magma comes outside, it becomes lava. And here you can see here the upper portion of the volcano, that is called crater, that is your crater. And when magma comes outside, but it stopped in the middle surface, that is called duik and still. And when magma comes outside and formed like a umbrella, that is your laccolith. Next, how many types of volcanoes? So there are 3 types of volcano. We have the first one, it is your active volcano. Second is dormant volcano, and the third one, it is your extinct volcano. So active volcano, we can say that presently in active we have erupted in the recent past. Present 550 known active volcanoes we have, and these are it can be any time active and dormant. For example, we have Stromboli and Mount Etna that is located in Italy, and the Pinatubo, it is in Philippines, and Mauna Loa in Hawaii. Hawaii, it is a dweep of island, you can say that this is an island of USA. So these mountains volcanoes are active volcano. Now the second one, it is your dormant volcano. Dormant volcano, those have not erupted in recent historical period. And sleeping, we can say that these are dormant, these are, you can say that it is a sleep volcano. Sleep volcano, ये सोते रहते हैं और इन बहुत ही वर्स्ट सिचुएशन में, या आप कह सकते हैं कि बहुत ही रेयर केस में ये जो है एक्टिव होते होंगे. सो डोरमेंट वोल्केनो में के एग्जांपल्स आर किलिमंजारो, दैट इज लोकेटेड इन अफ्रीका. वेसुविस, दैट इज रिगार्डेड एक्टिव बट नाउ इट इज़ इन अ sleeping mode. Now here just see here the Vesuvius, through regarding as active, is actually rated as dormant because it has been no major eruption since 1944. सिंस 1944 से इस वोल्केनो में कोई भी एक्टिविटी नहीं हुई है. सो अदर वोल्केनोज आर इन फिलीपींस, जापान, दोज आर योर dormant. Next is extinct. Extincts, these are type of which have not erupted in the present geological period and not likely to become active again, like Mount Aconcagua in South America. अब ये एक्टिव कभी नहीं होंगे. Mount Kenya in Africa. These are your extinct वोल्केनो. अब इसमें पानी भर चुका है और ये वोल्केनो अब कभी भी एक्टिव नहीं होंगे. सो व्हाट विल बी द इफेक्ट ऑफ वोल्केनो? द फर्स्ट वन, इट इज़ योर द फर्स्ट इफेक्ट, इट इज़ योर कंस्ट्रक्टिव इफेक्ट. The first effect, it is your constructive effect. Constructive effect, eruption, you can say volcanic eruption are a sudden force, also termed as constructive force, which have a number of constructive effect on the earth surface. So the effects, the first one, it is your landform. Landform, numerous type of landform are related due to cooling and solidification of magma below the earth surface and lava on the earth surface. So landform created on earth surface are called extrusive landform. Extrusive landform. So these will include like volcanic plateaus, volcanic mountain या फिर volcanic plains. Next it is your volcanic plateau. What is volcanic plateau and volcanic mountain and plains and caldera lake? So just see here, volcanic plateau, these are derived from lava which flow from volcanic eruption, like Deccan plateaus. This is a volcanic plateau formed by lava. And the second volcanic mountain, the Mauna Loa, that is located in Hawaii Deep. It is an island of USA. It is, we can say that here these are the examples of volcanic mountain because these are built from material ejected from the fissures in the earth crust. And volcanic mountains are the most diverse because there are great difference in volcanic eruption as well as material they throw up. Next, it is your volcanic plain. Volcanic plain, you can say that कि volcanic they are vast and smooth, formed by extensive land for volcanic flooding from volcanic center. The Western Victoria Plain, the Western Victoria Plains in Victoria, Australia are the finest example of volcanic plains that are formed by lava. And these plains are formed by volcano over the last 6 millions, with the most recent recent eruption being at Mount Napier, that is 7200 years ago formed. Next it is what is Caldera Lake. Caldera Lake, during repeated eruption, the summit of volcano may be blown up, and it is a place of large depression. When it is formed in large depression like inside of the earth, that is called crater lake. It is situated in USA. These are generally formed when the magma chamber is no longer able to emit sufficient magma, and this results in the collapse of a cone either partly or wholly. So in USA, crater lake situated. So next, what is hot spring? Hot spring, it is the movement of magma in the interior part of the earth heats up underground water, particularly around magma chamber. This magma turn into steam. This is called thermal spring. And what is geysers? Geyser is a fountain of hot water and steam that escape when underground water comes into contact with hot volcanic rocks. So you can say that it is a tourist attraction also, and some other constructive effect the volcanoes are like the lava and ash deposited during the eruption break down the provide valuable nutrition and create fertile soil, which is good for agriculture, and it is generating geothermal energy and bring income to the area due to tourism. The next effect, it is destructive effect. When the volcano erupt, they destroy life and property. It is very harsh. So the hot lava together with ash and dust destroy not only human beings but also animal as well as plant life. So agriculture fields are covered with layer of volcanic ash and dust, making them unsituated for cultivation, and huge clouds are formed after the eruption of volcano and it may be cause of rain. Volcano also emit poisonous gas which pollute the environment, and explosive volcano in ocean, that is inside, are followed by high tsunami waves. They flood the destroy property, people and animals. Now what are the importance of volcanic zones of the world? The first one, it is your circum-Pacific belt. The Pacific Ocean, it is also known as Pacific Ring of Fire. Why? The circum-Pacific belt, this is also known as Pacific Ring of Fire because 80% of the total number of active volcano 80% active volcano present in Pacific Ocean, जिसमें से 40 active volcano it is in Andes, 100 in Philippines and 70 in Indonesia and 40 in Japan. Now Mid-World Mountain Belt. Mid-World Mountain Belt, it is like your Mount Etna, Mountain Stromboli and the famous active volcano. These are the Mid-World Mountain Belt located in Mid-World Mountain Belt. So they are the only active volcano in India. Andaman and Nicobar Island is also located in this belt. So the examples are Hawaii Island, Canary Island and Mount Kenya are the Mid-World Mountain Belt. Now read all the question and answers from this chapter. Thank you.